kathodgitam Unati bhuvanatrayam Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Dayal Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Bolo Sri Guruji Maharaj
So by the causeless mercy of Guru and Vaishnavas, we have this opportunity to listen to the glories of Vraja, the Vrajavasis. So yesterday we heard that Maharaj, they would invite him to many different places, but what was his speciality? Wherever he would go, whenever he would speak, in the end, he would always culminate in the glories of Vraj. This Vraj Lila, Govinda Lila Amrit, this Gaur Govinda Lila. Without this, Maharaj would never end his katha. He would never feel satisfied without speaking the glories of Radharani. He always spoke about Vraj katha, Radharani's katha. So yesterday we heard how the glories of this Vrajaraj. So when Maharaj came to the ashram, when he went to rest for a while, there he saw that Durvasa Rishi. He himself came, and what did he say? He said, "Oh, you're speaking so much katha and preaching, but my ashram is broken. It's very cold now. I have to suffer from so much heat, cold, everything. I'm not sad because I'm a yogi, but there are so many devotees who come for darshan, they'll have to suffer so much. So there's no hari-katha there, no hari-katha. Then, what is the use of having a place here? You see, the ashram only has its beauty when there's the presence of the sadhus, when there's Bhagavad-gita is spoken, Bhagavad-gita, kirtan is sung, or else what is the need for having an ashram? So you're preaching everywhere. So I don't need to take responsibility for my ashram. Then in the morning, there the village elders, the village head, they all came. And they said, Maharaj, we are not able to do seva puja for this temple. Durvasa Rishi has so much property and people have taken everything away. No one gives anything for him, for his seva. They say they have broken so many pieces of land and they've occupied it and made it their own. No place to go there also now. And the sevak of Rishi, Durvasa Rishi, is from this Nimbaditya Sampradaya, but he is very old. He cannot even do arati properly, he cannot offer bhoga properly. So they offer madhukari to him and he accepts it, but he is very old now, cannot carry on his own. And this Baba also came to meet Gurudev. And he said, "Oh Maharaj, this is Durvasa Rishi's desire. Will you take this responsibility?" So Maharaj said, "You're sadhus, you come to do bhajan. Not come to inherit this property." They say all the villages, they surrounded Gurudev from all four sides. Said, "Oh Maharaj, you have to take this responsibility." And then Maharaj, again he'd go rest. And then he'd see Durvasa Rishi is there again. Then he said, "No one will do, you'll have to do. I'm giving you this responsibility. You'll have to do this seva." Maharaj would not accept. And they say many months would pass. And they say, there'll be katha kirtan. And Maharaj would also go there for darshana along with all the bhaktas. Give something for the seva puja there. But no one would listen. And in the end, he had to take the responsibility for this seva. Someone had kept some of this property for themselves. So Maharaj said, this land is for the seva of the temple. This king had given this place. So this land is meant for Durvasa Rishi's seva, not for your own enjoyment. So then why will they leave that land when they've captured it? Then Durvasa Rishi said, "Don't worry, I'm with you. I'll help you." Then what happened? Someone had occupied so much land, this much land, that much land, 10 acres land. Then Maharaj anyhow, he told all of them, "This is all for Durvasa Rishi's seva. Leave all this land behind for his seva. This is his desire." But they wouldn't listen. And then, wherever there is Bhagavad Shakti, what can anyone possibly do? And slowly they had to vacate all their properties and it was returned back to the temple. So then Maharaj opened a nice goshala there, made a nice boundary for the cows. Because then how will the seva be conducted in Rishi's ashram? And then they say, they made houses all around the hill. Then Gurudev called all of them and he said, he gave them some land, made a different house for them in different places. He said, "This is a very ancient temple. It's a very ancient monument. You have to preserve it." And then they all left their homes there. Then Gurudev, on this hillock, he made a nice boundary wall. They had to dig 20 feet deep on all four sides. And then they had to make a big wall around the temple. So there would not be any encroachment. And so when the temple was being redeveloped, and then there was a very ancient deity of Durvasa Rishi. This ancient deity of Durvasa Rishi had become very dirty now. No one could even recognize him. Then Gurudev said, all the brahmacharis should go and do kirtan, bring the water from the Yamuna, and do nice abhishek of Durvasa Rishi. Bathe him nicely. And then offer bhoga to him. Offer nice bhoga for him. Because Vasanta Panchami is coming. And Vasanta Panchami is a big festival there. In Kumbh Mela will not see so many devotees. So they said, this place is in our hands. So preserve this place nicely. So the son Durvasa Rishi, when he was bathed, he became shining. He was shining so much. Then the villagers said, oh, they just brought a new deity. And they sold the old deity. They took the old deity and they sent it to the West. They said, so they had this foolish conception. The scholars, if you just hint to them, they'll understand. But fools, you have to slap them. Only then they'll understand. Therefore, you need a stick for a dog, to beat a dog. But for a cow, you need to love it. If you love it, it'll give you its milk. But for to control a dog, you have to beat the dog. So then they said, they stolen our Vigraha. They sent it to the West. Then Maharaji said, just in front of you, we did Abhishek of his deity. None of you even bathed him, did his Abhishek. You just offer some bhoga and just see how dirty the deity had become. You see, there's so many spider webs there. The rats are moving around. So many bugs, insects. So he made the deity very nice, very clean. The temple was inaugurated. But then what happened? Like you see how Yamuna Devi manifested there in Rup Sanatan Gaudiya Mat. Similarly, Yamuna Devi, she also appeared to Gurudeva and she said, Maharaj, you made a nice temple, but for me there's nothing. There is no deity of mine anywhere here. Durvasa Rishi is giving you everything. He's giving you this wealth. He made you vacate. He gave all this land to you. He respected you so much. But there's no place for me. Then Maharaji said, how can I bring you here? You're already here. He said, no. If you build this temple, then also make a place for me. Because wherever this temple is made, then Mahaprabhu will come, Radha and Krishna will come. So Yamuna Devi said, I will also come. Make a place for me also. So then Maharaji said, I don't know how to make a vigraha of yours because there is no vigraha of yours anywhere. In Vrindavan, there is one temple of Ganga Devi, one deity of Ganga Devi, but no one even knows. Such a beautiful deity of Ganga Devi, beautiful temple of Ganga Devi, beautiful deity. But by the influence of time, this temple has become concealed now because the entire property is theirs. So if they desire to manifest this temple, then so many people can come for darshan. So Yamuna Devi, she said, I'm here since such a long time. No one's made any temple for me. So make a nice place for me. And Maharaj, he prayed, how can your deity be made? Then meanwhile, we had one temple near Keshwarji Gaudiya Mat that belonged to someone else, another Sampradaya. The secretary there, he used to give training to all these, to the hospital staff. Very nice power he had, authority. So he was the secretary of that temple. Entire responsibility of the temple was on him. So he heard that, oh Maharaj, he heard that Maharaj had redeveloped this temple of Durvasa. So then Yamuna Devi, she also told him that in your life, you see your whole life you never married and you served Krishna and Balaram. Krishna and Balaram are your two sons. Therefore, I am your daughter now. Yamuna Devi told him. And Radharani is coming here. Krishna is also coming. So they're all yours now. So then he came and he told Maharaj, oh Maharaj, I heard you going to manifest the deity of Yamuna Devi. He said, yes, this is the order of Yamuna Devi for me. He said, oh Maharaj, I have served Krishna and Balaram my entire life. Whatever income I had, everything I used only for their service. Didn't keep anything for myself. Sadhus would come, they do katha, they do kirtan, collection, everything for them. So now Yamuna Devi, she has given me this order that I'm your daughter. And Radharani is your other daughter. You'll have to do everything now for us. So she's thinking, now I have some pension. And what little wealth I had, I gave it away to the temple. But I'll make some arrangement for their seva. Then Maharaji said, Thakurji, it's his desire. He'll accept from whoever he desires. So then you could have at least asked Yamuna Devi how a deity should be like. She gave me darshan and I asked her, should I make a deity like how I've seen you? In what way should I make you deity? And then after some time, the secretary made a very nice picture of Yamuna Devi standing. She was standing in a threefold bending form like Krishna, and she had a lotus flower garland in her right hand. She had a crown on her head. And this is a very beautiful picture, like you see all over Mathura and Vrindavan, this deity of Yamuna Devi. So Maharaj said, alright, let's go to Jaipur. So no one had made any deity of Yamuna there in Jaipur. So Maharaj gave them this picture. Then everyone, they said, we cannot do. Then Maharaj, he went to the grandchildren of Paramurda's disciple, who previously made the deity of Radha Vinod Bihari in Mathura. So Maharaj, he went there. Then he went and he told them. Then they said, alright, we'll make the deity, we'll make the Singhasan, we'll make even Radha Krishna Mahaprabhu, and also make Singhasan with Durvasa Rishi. This is our duty, our great fortune. You've come, we'll do everything. And this way, if you go for darshan, you can see such a nice deity of Yamuna Devi they made in one prakost, in one Singhasan, out of such beautiful marble. And Radha Krishna Mahaprabhu also separate Singhasan. They made separate Singhasan of Durvasa. And they say everything was ready in that temple. Now when the temple was about to be inaugurated, the Maharaj was in the west. He said, if I cannot come, anyhow we make temple inaugurated. Arrange for the temple inauguration, inaugurate the temple. So then now, until now, no one had said anything. This way everything was returned to the temple. All the property of the temple which had been lost, it was returned to the temple. So then what did they do? They started raising their voices. They said, no, this temple belongs to us villagers, not to anyone else. It cannot be given to any sadhu. It belongs to us. We won't let anyone come here. And they start fighting so much. Then 10-20 villages came. Villagers from 10-20 villages came and they started getting so many problems. And then what did they do? There were 150-200 brahmacharis. So 150-200 brahmacharis, they were like sheep. And all the villagers were like lions. They surrounded these brahmacharis from all sides. This way they were surrounded them from all sides. And they attacked from all four sides. Beating, shouting, abusing, they did everything. That time I was alone in Mathura temple because everyone was there in Durvasa Rishi. And my responsibility was to cook bhoga and offer it there in the temple because the temple was just inaugurated. Archan was going on. Big feast was going to be organized. So I had a big feast, I had to do everything. So then I made everything ready. And then the vehicle was about to go. Then I heard a big Mahabharata was going on there. They were fighting so much. All the villagers with the brahmacharis. Then I said, I was all alone, Mathura, no one was there. Then I said, alright. I said, oh, they did not wait for Gurudev to come from the west. If Gurudev would have been here, no one could have said anything. They say, they left Guru, they left Govinda independently, they wanted to do this. Now see the result. If Gurudev would have come, then the whole thing would have happened very nicely. He is the deity of Bhagwan's compassion. But see, now you see what is going to happen. And then in this way, they beat the brahmacharis so much, and then they could not do anything. So at that time, then I was thinking, what's happened has happened. If they had so much intelligence, they could have waited for Gurudev to return. So now I was praying in my mind to Gurudev. Then so anyhow, I knew some contacts. Then I arranged for some people to go there. Then by then already many things had happened. Then something happened which should not be stated. And Gurudev came from the west. And then some went to jail, some went to prison. And so, and just see Durvasa Rishi's Leela, how he tests people. You see, someone's hand was broken, someone's leg was broken, someone's head was broken. Because all these people had beaten brahmacharis, then they all started suffering so much. Then all the police came. Then the deity was manifested. And what did the villagers do? They said, Radha Krishna's deity should not be here. Only Durvasa will stay here. We will keep Durvasa in between Radha and Krishna. They wouldn't say anything to Yamuna Devi. They said Radha Krishna will go to the side and Durvasa will be in the middle. They started creating so much commotion, saying Durvasa is the guru of Krishna, the guru of the Rajavasis. And then when they were released from the prison, when they were bailed, then politicians came, many officials. Then they said, the Durvasa Rishi, he'll come first. And then Radha and Krishna will be in the middle, and Yamuna Devi will be on the side, left side. No one could say anything. And a big festival was celebrated. Nice feast was organized. 10 villages came. No one said even one single word. So then I was there. There were so many sweets were made. Thousands of people were coming. So there was one sevak with me. Then what did he do? Then he collected all the pranami in so many sacks. Then he said, just see Durvasa Rishi's Leela, just see, there was a big fight now. And just see how much pranami we're getting now. Then all the pranami that I got, I used all the pranami to help all the Brahmins. I made so many sweets, made a big feast, and then distributed all that to all the Brahmins and everyone. And Yamuna Devi was present there, and then there was so much Shanti there. There was a Koshalini Bhai. There was nothing in want. And then slowly, they made a case then. Then Gurudev, he gave the keys to the magistrate, saying, give this temple back to them. Why should we suffer so much because of these people? The magistrate said, oh Maharaj, if you give them the temple, then they'll just sell the entire temple. They'll not keep. So don't give anything to them. I will not give the temple to these villagers. I know how to correct them. Because Maharaj, he didn't want to get into all of these things. So once there was so much rain, and the wall collapsed on 7 homes, they all died. There was a gas cylinder explosion, and so many people died. And now he says that all those who are opposed, now they're in their family, entire family died. Now there's not even one single descendant of that family. Because if you're opposing the sadhus, how can you possibly live in this world? But the sadhus curse them. No. Sadhus will never curse. Maharaj, he He made everything for them. He arranged for food, clothing, everything. I told Maharaj that you're doing so much for them despite them opposing so much. They're like snakes and we're giving them milk. We're giving milk to the snakes. Then Gurudeva told me, if I was like you, then would the situation have been reconciled? So therefore, by fighting, by all these things, you cannot correct anyone. If someone has done something wrong, you must, if you do the same thing to him, then how will he be corrected? You'll have to show some love to him. We'll have to live there amongst all of them. They will look after the temple, so if you don't have a good relationship with them, then how can we stay there? And then in this way, Maharaj would go into Katha Kirtan there. All the villages do Maharaj's Katha, and then honoring this Mahaprasad, they all changed. Before there was no sweet water in the temple. So then the village ladies, they would bring so many pots of water and they'd give it to the temple devotees. They'd bring milk, buttermilk, chaach, everything. They'd give rotis. They'd help the temple so much. But Durvasa Rishi, he had some other plans. Then Durvasa Rishi, he saw how when all this fighting was going on, and what did Durvasa Rishi do? He punished all those who opposed the sadhus. And then you see, Gurudeva, he stayed in Vraja his entire life. And because of Durvasa Rishi, he said, no, you'll have to go preach everywhere. So by Durvasa Rishi's desire, in 1996, he had to go preaching. Gurudeva thought, I'll stay here the rest of my life in my old age. But Durvasa Rishi, he said, no, you'll have to go preaching now. So then in 1996, he started preaching all over the world. And Durvasa Rishi said, I'm with you, don't worry. No one, even if they oppose you so much, by my blessings, nothing will happen to you. Therefore, Gurudeva went to so many countries around the world. So many people opposed him. But still, Durvasa Rishi was always protecting him. Once, before Gurudeva was going to some temple, then some temple officials, they sent a letter to Gurudeva that if you'll come here, then you'll leave your body behind here. They were threatening him. So the devotee said, no need to go there. So Gurudeva said, why are you so scared of these people? You think you'll stay here for the rest of your life in this world? You'll stay eternally. I'm going there, I don't care for these people. So these devotees, they had locked the temple and they ran away somewhere. And Gurudeva didn't say anything. So this Prabhupada's temple, how can I not go inside? And when they started doing kirtan there, then he saw all the followers, they all came. Only the two, four temple devotees who thought of themselves as Mahabhagavats, they didn't come. And when all the others came, the temple gates opened, hari-katha kirtan took place, bhoga was offered. Then the officials, they said, whoever heard Maharaj hari-katha, they'll be kicked out of the temple. They said, alright, kick us out, we'll just follow Gurudeva. And they say 100, 150 people were all kicked out. Now the temple was empty now. Because they all went with Gurudeva. Therefore, the sadhus' lila is incomprehensible. And now, even now, there's a rule in Vraja. On Vasant Panchami, everyone will go to this Durvasa Rishi's temple there. And then everyone comes for this Jagannath Rath Yatra. Because they know that if you go and have darshan of Durvasa Rishi on his appearance in Vasant Panchami, then he'll look after us for the entire year. Or else our cows and calves will fall sick, we won't have anything to eat. We might fall sick, no one will listen to us. So many problems will come upon us. So anyhow, every year on this day on Vasant Panchami, we'll go and have darshan of Durvasa Rishi, give him some yellow cloth, offer some bhoga, fruits and flowers. And then this way, so many things are offered on that day to Durvasa Rishi. And this way, the pranami they receive on this day of Vasanta Panchami is so much that 4 or 5 temples can be maintained by this pranami. They give so many things, so much money. And Gurudev said, don't take anything for yourselves. Whatever you get, you distribute to everyone. Don't keep anything for your personal use. Everything would be distributed. And then, the more things would be distributed, the more they get more, they'd receive. Because sadhus are not greedy. Because the sadhus are not using everything selflessly. So the people, they would acknowledge the character of the sadhus. They'd say, oh, these sadhus are so selfless, so we'll give them more and more. So since then, every day, this katha, kirtan, festival, so much. And now you see the temple is so beautiful now. They made such a nice garden there, Goshala, the way to the temple is so nice. So that time. So this lady, who was the secretary of that temple, then she bought a fridge for the Durvasa Rishi temple. She bought bangles for Radharani, Yamuna Devi, Vamsi for Krishna. She bought so many nice things. And every day she'd come to the temple and do seva. A very pious lady. And then she said, now my life is successful. So Maharaj, he'd go every day to the Yamuna. He'd offer pranams. And her house was on the way. He said, oh Maharaj, today's Ekadashi. Today's my desire. Send some brahmacharis here. And do some kirtan here. Yamuna ji's desire. Radharani's desire. That today I leave my body and go to that eternal abode. Then Maharaj said, you're doing so much seva, why do you want to leave? She said, no, my time has come now. My time has come and I know that I will not stay long here longer. Then Maharaj said, Haridas Thakur said the same thing to Mahaprabhu, that Mahaprabhu, you will not stay long, so I'll leave before you. Mahaprabhu said, oh Haridas, you are my everything. If you leave me, then I'll be all alone. And Haridas Thakur said, oh, there's so many fruits in one tree. If one fruit falls to the ground, then what difference does it make? Innumerable devotees, if I leave, what difference does it make? So Maharaj said, oh daughter, don't speak like this. You're doing so much seva. Go and stay in the Durvasa Rishi temple. Whatever you need, I'll give you. Just do your seva there. She said, no Maharaj. If I go to Bhagavan's house, I should not enjoy that house, make it dirty. That house is for Prabhu, for the santas, bhaktas. So you kindly send devotees to my house, they'll do kirtan, and I'll leave my body today. On this day of Ekadashi. Then Maharaji told the brahmacharis, go and do kirtan in our house. She wants to leave today. And the brahmacharis started doing kirtan. And meanwhile all her relatives came, everyone came to her house. And then she said, whatever property I have, no one has any claim to it. All the entire property should be given for Maharshi Durvasa's seva and for Radharani and Yamuna Devi's seva because they're my daughters. She made so many nice ornaments for Yamuna, Radharani. And then in this way, when kirtan was going on, then it was 12 in the afternoon, and then she offered her pranams to all the brahmacharis. She gave dakshana to them by her own hands. She gave fruits and flowers. She offered pranams and then she left her body then. Just as Bhishma Pitama left, and just see, they're thinking, just see this lady, she's so pious. How is it possible to leave one's body like that? You see, one dies in a very... When will that day come? When one can die very effortlessly. Means, he's lived such a humble life that when he leaves his body, he leaves according to his own desire. That time when Gurudeva came to our house, she also had many relatives, everyone. Because she had never married, she didn't have any children. Krishna and Balram were 2 sons. Radharani and Yamuna were 2 daughters. They took her body in the bank of the Yamuna and cremated her there. They made a big feast for her. You say, Maharaj, every day he'd go to the Yamuna. So there'd be many beggars sitting near this Rangeshwar Mahadev. Because people will give them something and they take something. So they sit on one side. And then during rainy season, winter, summer. So Maharaj would tell me, make something nice. They're very poor people. Where only you're eating, you can give them also something to eat. So my rule was that whatever was made, I'd also make one bucket of prasad for them also. So I tell the brahmacharis go and distribute to those beggars also. So there's an old lady. She didn't have anything. She had, so one day, every day she'd offer pranams to Maharaj. So one day she told Maharaj, I have something. You can engage this in Thakurji's seva. He said, what do you have? And she'd say, oh, I have like this much money. Like, so I buy a sari 50 paisa. And then I'll use the rest of the money to buy some rice and dal. So just send some brahmachari and I'll give these things. And then I offer bhoga. And then please put the sari around Radharani. And also make some sweets. For 25 paisa, buy some sweets. And she gave this rice and dal. So I said, oh Maharaj, there's so many insects in this rice. How can we use this rice to offer bhoga? Maharaj said, no. Anyhow, you go put this rice in the sun, dry it, and then you make some nice things. And this sari was this is a ready-made garment. How can we offer this ready-made garment? Because it's a cut-piece garment. How can we offer such a thing to Radharani? He said no. Anyhow, we'll have to dress Radharani with the sari. And then I told her that she's going to come have darshan and give us some prasad. So then if I don't follow, then where will I go because of disobeying Guru? Anyhow, this rice was mixed with so many things. Because you see, when people give diksha to beggars, they give all useless things. Because they don't care. They just have a cloth laid out on the ground. And they throw everything on the cloth. So then she just got whatever she collected, she gave. There was dal, there was wheat, barley, so many things are mixed with that rice. So then they say, anyhow, my Gurudeva's desire. I separated the rice out of all these things after so many hours. Then I made something. Because I had no other way. At the time there was a sari also. And I was doing Shringar of Thakurji. So then, anyhow, I made a nice sari for Radharani. Today also they bought this sari for me. Very thin sari. And this reminded me so much of that day. Then Guru said, whatever is made of a bhoga and give that prasad to me also. Then I was thinking, oh, how can I offer this to Gurudev? Because I'd only make a little rice for Maharaj. Make little dal for him. And then make some sabji. Because Maharaj never liked this oily, chili sabjis. Just add a little salt. Some dal and just some little rice. Some boiled aloo. Make some dalia in the evening. Make 2 rotis. In the morning, some fruits. I say Maharaj is very detached. So we offered bhoga. Maharaj said, oh, you see Krishna, he liked this chipped rice. Because Sudama's offered to him. And Vidur's wife offered him these banana peels. Do you know how delicious this was to Krishna? He didn't like this Rajbhog offered by Duryodhana. So if you'll just see how nectarian this will be. So he'd always teach me. So then he was telling me, oh, this is so nectarian. So then I thought today, oh, something has been wrong. Maybe I've added too much salt. Maybe something's wrong. Or else why is he praising what has been made today? Saying this is so nectarian. That Maharaj, he was honoring this Mahaprasad. And when the plate came out, so then our rule was, as long as Guru's plate had not come out, then the asan would not be laid out. Now touching a single drop of water. And this everyone, Mahaprasad would distribute on everyone's plate. And then everything would be. Then those around in this Mahaprasad, they also became so happy. And this lady, she came down. because there was a neem tree in front of our temple. From the bus stand to Rangeshwar, there was a huge tree. Shade extended all the way. Some king had planted this tree. And at that time, under this neem tree, all these cobblers, these ice cream vendors, fruit sellers, and during the hot day, they'd all rest underneath the shade of this tree. And when the temple bell would ring, then they'd all come to the temple because they knew we'd get some prasad. So Maharaj said, "Oh, go see if this old lady has come or not." She cannot, because our temple was on the first floor, and they say the steps are very steep. That even is made from red stone. It was very difficult to climb these stairs. And how could this lady climb these stairs? So then anyhow, after some time, we cut these stairs down and we made very small steps. And now they're making a new temple there. So then Maharaji said, "Go give it to this lady." So I took this prasad and she said, "Have you brought Guruji's prasad?" Then I said, "Just say this lady, she already knows." So then anyhow, we had a few remnants of Gurudeva saying, "Okay, take this prasad." And she honored these remnants of Gurudeva as well. And then we gave her this Mahaprasad. And then she honored Mahaprasad. And in the morning when Gurudeva was going to the Yamuna, and she offered pranams to Maharaj, she said, "Now you bless me that because of my karma, anyhow, I used to always reside near the door of Thakurji. Now I don't know how much longer I'll stay. So kindly give me permission." She said, "How can I give you permission to leave? If you pray to Prabhu, then he'll listen to your prayers. So kindly you bid me farewell. You send me away from here." So then Gurudev, he told me, "Go give her some Shanamrit and Mahaprasad. She wants to leave." How much more longer will she suffer? So then Maharaj had many followers there in Mathura. Because that time Maharaj won't give initiation to anyone, but they all accepted Maharaj as their Guru. Because my Guru Maharaj, he had said that if you don't respect my god brothers, then you're not my disciple. Then you have no place here. They all had so much faith in Maharaj. Then all his god brothers, disciples of his god brothers, they loved him so much as their own Guru. So some persons, they made a tin shed for her near their house in Dampier, and she stayed there. And she'd come and she stayed near this Rangeshwar temple. So they said, "We give everything for you." She said, "No, I don't want to be a added responsibility in anyone. Whatever I get there, that's enough for me. They give me something either ways. I don't want to be a weight on someone." So then Maharaj would send prasad to her, and then she honored this Mahaprasad, and after some time she left her body. And the brahmacharis went, they did kirtan, they did arti, they took her, bathed her body in the Yamuna, cremated her, performed the final rites. Even if anyone comes, they're suffering so much. Then I remember Gurudev, I tell the brahmacharis, you go there, you go pray, so that they leave their bodies, because they're suffering so much in their final days. Therefore I tell the brahmacharis that if anyone is suffering so much, go and make them leave their bodies. So I think they think I'm joking with them. So the brahmacharis, they go there, they offer arti, lamb, they pray to Bhagavan, and then they leave their bodies. They're delivered. Because Bhagavan, he listens to the words of the sadhus. So Maharaj would say, you look at their hearts. Don't hate them. Don't neglect them. Don't think they're rich or poor. Just see if their hearts are pure or not. Because if they give something, Prabhu accepts what they have to offer. So that day, you see, these insects are eating this rice and this dal. But still I can never forget. It was so nice, that Mahaprasad. Even some people, they come, they don't have anything, but still they give anyhow. Some days before I saw one devotee in ISKCON. Now he bought some rice, atta. He got 2 small sacks, and then they gave it to Nitin. Then I saw the insects had eaten everything. So anyhow, Nitin, he saved the entire thing, and then he separated the whole thing. So why did they make him leave ISKCON? Because he'd be eating for 2 hours. He'd just be eating, and the devotees got very fed up with him. But just see how his love was. And this way, when he eats here, he gives everything to the temple. I see there's some old ladies, widows. See, they also come and give here. And they say, when you cook what they've given, then you see that everything is so nice, so fragrant and so tasty, delicious. Because the people give it so much love that if nothing is even left, everyone honors whatever they've given. So Maharaj would tell me that there are many landlords, many wealthy people, they come, they give so much. So if they give you something, then you call these Brahmin chobes, you call these yogis and give everything to them. And whatever you get from Bhiksha, this atta, rice, madhukari, then you offer bhoga and you honor Mahaprasad, then your intelligence will be alright. Don't take what these wealthy people have to offer. So one day Maharaj said, today we will make kheer and puwa and one sabji. We invite all the sadhus, all the Gaudiya Mats, sadhus from Govindakund, Puchri, call all of them. And if you go a little further from Dangati, there is Bhakti Sarup Parvat Maharaj's temple. He was a disciple of Bhakti Goswami Maharaj. He was a Nepali Maharaj. He made his temple there next to Dangati. And Maharaj used to do so much bhajan, Parvat Maharaj. On a good day, he'd organize a big feast in front of Giriraj. He'd abhishek Giriraj. He took some Chanamrit, and then he'd tell Giriraj, "Oh Giriraj, may you take me with you forever." So on a good day, he did everything. So many devotees were there. And then he left his body there. And his samadhi also took place there, where he left his body. Even now you can go have darshan with samadhi there. So then Maharaj, he said, offer some bhoga to Giriraj and call all the sadhus in that temple, Parvat Maharaj's temple. So whole night I made malpuas, made sabji, then made milk from 1 quintal. Kheer, malpua and sabji. Big puas, not small ones, made out of pure ghee. And I called the sadhus, bhogas offered to Giriraj. And I said the sadhus all sat down. And the sadhus ate everything within 15 minutes. Nothing was left. And then they became very happy. And Maharaj said, "Oh, today is a very nice day. Giriraj has given so much mercy. Giriraj himself has eaten everything now. So very good. Let's go on parikrama." So I hadn't slept the whole day. I had worked hard the entire night. I was so hungry. And then Gurudeva said, "Anyhow, let's go on parikrama now." So Mathura Maharaj got one bus from Mathura. From other places, they're all so hungry. They hadn't eaten anything. And Maharaj said, "Let's go on parikrama." Now I was thinking what to do. So meanwhile, I saw that there was one rickshaw there, and then one person on a rickshaw, he got rice, dal, sabji. 5-6 rickshaws came with all these different kinds of food, and they gave everything to us. Then Maharaj said, just see, Giriraj first he ate everything, and now see, he's giving everything back. When Krishna put Bhoga there, you see, everything was full, their containers were full. And Giriraj he ate. Now you see, Giriraj he sent all this rice, dal, everything. So then I said, because you don't like eating chili and oily things, therefore now we'll make nice things. So then anyhow we collected some bricks, we made a stove there, we made an oven. And then all the Parikrama devotees were with us. At the time, the path was, Parikrama way was very small. So many trees there. And then all whoever had come on Parikrama, they all start cooking. And then so many things were made. And then this big feast was organized until evening. So then I've seen in my life how the Guru Varga, how the glories are. And again he went on Parikrama in the evening. And when we returned after doing Parikrama in the night, then again I made something for them. Then I said I will not leave them until I feed them malpua. Babaji have eaten everything now. I cannot feed the sadhus. Then as soon as they finish and then I finished Parikrama quickly. And then I returned and I made malpuas and kheer again. Then Gurudev asked me, where did you make these malpuas from? Then you just told me, if I offer Bhoga to Giriraj, then Giriraj again gives everything back. So now Giriraj is giving everything back now. Now you want to eat these malpuas. And there's a big festival there. All these malpuas and kheer was distributed. Now all these have just become a distant memory now. Only remembering these things that happened in the past. Just see how glorious Mahaprasad is, how glorious this kirtan is glorifying Mahaprasad. Then Gurudev will distribute to everyone. On Radhastami in Mathura, Gurudev will tell us 2 days before. Then now malpua should be made. Kheer, pua, kadi, rice, and arvi sabji should be made for Radharani. And then give me one. Some malpua should be placed under my bed in the room. And I said, you will not eat anything, so why should I keep malpuas under your bed? He said, don't say anything, just come and put it under my bed. So anyone who would come for darshan, offer pranam to Gurudev, then Gurudev, he'd take malpua, divide it into 50 pieces. And then he'd give one small piece to whoever came for darshan. Then I said, just give one pua, I'll make more. He said, no, I'll only give one small piece. I said, what will happen by giving them a small piece? Means even a fragment of Mahaprasad is so glorious. You see, Mahaprasad, you should give them only a little, then they'll realize the value of Mahaprasad. Or else you give them more and more, they'll never realize the value of Mahaprasad. Because if you fill their stomachs, then they're no different from buffaloes, elephants. If you give them a little Mahaprasad, then they'll realize, oh, this Mahaprasad is so valuable. Maharaj would get one peda, then that one small peda he'd divide to 50 people and give to 50 people. And now we used to see, he'd get a small container of kheer. In the afternoon, this Rajbhog would be offered and put that kheer, and Gurudev would just take a little, touch it to his lips. And then this kheer would be distributed. He'd take a spoon of kheer, put it on the palm of his hand, and then it seemed he was applying tilak. And then he'd give us a little in our hands, and we'd honor that Mahaprasad. When he'd give us kheer, he'd give us only 1 or 2 grains of that kheer. And he'd give us this Jagannath Mahaprasad, he'd give us only little of Jagannath Mahaprasad. Mathura Peda, only little of Mathura Peda he'd give us. In this way, Gurudev would tell us, we were thinking he can give us 4 or 5 packets, why is he giving us only a little? That time Gurudev anyhow, he'd say, you realize the value of Mahaprasad this way. In Devananda Gaudiya Math, you see, if they'd make just a little, if you see, he'd make a little sabji. And if there'd be 1,000 people, he'd distribute that little sabji to 1,000 people. And there'd still be something left behind. He was such an expert in distributing Mahaprasad. You see, in Jagannath Puri, they'd give a small pot of Mahaprasad. But the Pandas, you see, they're so expert that they distribute this Mahaprasad to everyone. There'd still be something left behind, although it was very small in quantity. So in this way, the Santas, they're so glorious. So then, in this way, I've seen this mercy of Giriraj, how so many rickshaws came. Even sometimes I think, oh, at the time in lockdown, everything was closed. But you still see, even then, Giriraj was arranging for everything, for everyone who was arranging everything. Therefore the Guru Varga, they're sitting, they make sure that no one is suffering. Even now, someone was asking, and I said, they're small children. They have no clue where they'll eat, where they'll sleep. Someone who surrendered, why will he have any tension? He'll have no tension. Because Prabhu, he's there to look after him, to nurture him. So Maharaj, from the very beginning, he said, one who surrendered is Akinchan, and by such Akinchan, by being positionless, his only position is Krishna. He will not think about tomorrow, the day after, what will happen tomorrow, what will happen the day after. He will only think how to serve Prabhu. May I never lose his remembrance, may I never be far away from him. Because the entire world is his, everything is his, he does everything, why should I worry? So I've seen all these leelas one day after another. Now we'll listen tomorrow. I'll speak about something tomorrow.
सर्वस्व तुम्हार चरण संपिया करेছি तुम्हारा घर प्रभु सर्वस्व तुम्हार चरण संपिया पड़ेছি तुम्हारा তুমি তথা কুরা তোমার কুকুরা তুমি তথা কুরা তোমার কুকুরা বলিয়া জানা মোরে বলিয়া জানা মোরে বান্ধিয়া নিকটে আমার পালিবে রহিব তোমার দ্বারে প্রদীপ জানর আশিত না দিবা प्रदीप जानर आशित ना दिवा রাখিব ঘরে পারে, রাখিব ঘরে পারে। तब निज जन प्रसाद सेविया, उचित राखिबे जहाँ, अमर भोजन परमानंद, प्रतिदिन हवे सर्वस्व तोमार चरण संपिया, परिचित मारा घर। বসিয়া শুইয়া তোমার চরণ, চিন্তিব সতত আমি, নাচিত নাচিত নিকট যাইবা, नाचित नाचित निकट जाइबा, जगन डाकिबे तुमे, जगन डाकिबे सर्वस्व तोमार चरण संपिया, परिचित मारा घर। निजर पोषण कबु ना भाविब, रहिब भावेरा भारे। भक्ति बिना तुम्हारे पालका, भक्ति बिना तुम्हारे पालका, बोलिया वारना करे, बोलिया वारना सर्वस्व तोमार चरण संपिया, परिचित मारा घर। तुमी दाता कुरा तुम्हारा कुकुरा, तुमी बोलिया जाना हम प्रभु बोलिया जन मोरे प्रभु है प्रभु है प्रभु है प्रभु है ठाकुर भक्ति बिना ठाकुर भक्ति बिना भक्ति बिना ठाकुर भक्ति बिना प्रभु है प्रभु है प्रभु है प्रभु है हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय गुरुदेवा भक्त मंडप श्रील गुरुदेवा जय सच्चिदानंद जय गौर हरे सच्चिदानंद जय गौर हरे जय राधा विनंती हरे राधा विनंती हरे राधे जय गोवर्धन जय वृंदावन गोवर्धन जय वृंदावन जय गंगा की जय जय यमुना की जय गंगा की जय जय यमुना की जय गीताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल जय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल जय निताय गौर